Hello and welcome to our today's lesson. In this lesson, I'm going to work on exercise 10.2 of Cambridge Primary Mathematics Learners Book 3. And this exercise is aimed to learn about the graphs, such as Venn diagram, Carroll diagram, bar chart, and so on. So the first question in this exercise says, complete the Venn diagram for the numbers 1 to 20. And it says cross out the numbers to make sure you have used them all. So we have a set of numbers from 1 to 20, and we have to put them in the Venn diagram in the correct place. So Venn diagram, you know, is a type of diagram that is used for sorting. We either sort numbers, sort shapes, or sort anything else. So anything that belongs to the multiple of 2 in this case, we put on the left circle, and anything that belongs to the multiple of 3 we put on the right circle, or anything that is having the same quality. Suppose here we have multiple of 2 and multiple of 3. There are some numbers that are multiple of 2 and 3 at the same time, so we have to put in the center over here. But the numbers which are not multiple of 2 or multiple of 3, we have to put outside the circles, inside the rectangular shape. Well, let's start with 1. So 1 is not a multiple of 2 and also not a multiple of 3. We will put 1 outside the circles. So 1 here, I will cross 1. 2 is a multiple of 2. I will put on the circle to the left. So I have to cross because I say cross so that you should use all of them. And 3 is a multiple of 3. So I should cross. 4 is a multiple of 2. Let me cross. 5 is neither multiple of 2 nor multiple of 3. So I will put it outside. Okay, so let me cross this. 6 is both a multiple of 2 and a multiple of 3. So I have to put it in the center here. Well, let me cross 6. The same way, 7 is not multiple of any of them. So I will put 7 out. Okay, 8 is only multiple of 2. I will put to the left. 9 is only multiple of 3. So I will put it to the right. And 10 is multiple of 2 only. Okay, 11 is not multiple of any of them, so 11 goes out. Well, 12 is a multiple of 2 and 3 at the same time, so 12 comes here in the center. 13 is not multiple of any of them, so 13 is out. I will cross it. 14 is only multiple of 2, so 14 comes here. 15 is a multiple of 3, but not multiple of 2, so it comes here. 15. And 16 is a multiple of 2, so it comes to the left. 17 is not multiple of any of them. 7 comes out. 18 is multiple of both, so 18 comes in the center. 19, I will write here, 19 is not multiple of any of them. And 20 is a multiple of 2. So this is how we sort numbers based on the given characteristic or based on the given condition. So the condition here is writing multiple of 2 to the left and writing multiple of 3 to the right and writing the numbers which are multiple of 2 and 3 at the same time in the center. But the numbers which are not multiple of 2 or 3, we write outside the circles in the rectangular shape. Well, we are done with part A of question 1. Let me scroll down to move to part B of this question. In part B, it says, choose a set of 12 numbers. Choose a set of 12 numbers. Draw a Venn diagram, label it, and sort your numbers. Let me first write numbers. We will keep the numbers small, so I will write 11, 12, 15, 11, 12, 15, 18, let's say 25, 24, 36, 30, and let's say 16, 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have to make 6 down here. 21, 20. And the last one should be 30. Well, now we have 12 numbers and we have to make a Venn diagram and sort it. So the Venn diagram that I'm making here is like this. Sorry for the shape. So this is the Venn diagram. Here I say multiple of 4. I will just write M4, which is multiple of 4, and here M5, a multiple of 5. So let's start from the left side. We have 11. 11 is not multiple of 4 and also not multiple of 5. So this one is kept out. 12 is a multiple of 4. So I will write 12 here. I will cross them so that I should not forget. 12 is also crossed. 15 is a multiple of 5. So 15 I write here. I will cross it. 18 is not a multiple of 4 and not a multiple of 5 either. So I will write 18 here. We'll cross it. 25 is a multiple of 5. 24 is a multiple of 4. I will cross this also. 36 is a multiple of 4. Let me write it here. And 30 is a multiple of 5. 30 is a multiple of 5. So I should cross 30 also. 16 is a multiple of 4. 16 comes here. So let me cross it. 21 is not multiple of any of them. So 21 comes out. I will cross it. But 20 is the multiple of both 4 and 5. So 20 comes in the center. And lastly, 13. 13 is not multiple of any of them. So it comes out. This is how we can sort the numbers based on the given quality or based on the given condition. So the condition for this case is multiple of 4 and multiple of 5. Where on the left we sorted multiple of 4 and on the right we sorted multiple of 5. And the numbers that had the same quality or were the multiple of 4 and 5 at the same time came in the center. Well, let me scroll down to move to question number 2 because we are done with question 1. In part A of question 2, it says, use the numbers in the list and fill the Carroll diagram. And Carroll diagram is also a way of sorting numbers. A way of sorting numbers. We, for example, say this, not this, that, not that. The same case is here. Here we have multiple of 3, not multiple of 3. We have even, not even, or it could be odd, not odd. Multiple of 4, not multiple of 4. Well, here that we have multiple of 3 and not multiple of 3, I will sort them out. We start with 15. So 15 is a multiple of 3 but not even. A multiple of 3 but not even. So it comes here. 15 comes here. Let me cross it. 11 is not multiple of 3 and it's not even either. So 11 comes here. Okay. 10. 10 is not a multiple of 3 but it is even. So 10 comes here. I will cross them all. And 16 is not a multiple of 3 but even. So 16 comes here. 18 is a multiple of 3 at the same time it's even. So 18 comes here. Cross it out. 21 is a multiple of 3 but not even. So it is coming over here. Well, 20 is not a multiple of 3 but even. So 20 comes here. I will cross them out one by one. And 22 is also not a multiple of 3 but even. So it comes here. 12 is a multiple of 3. At the same time, it's even. So 12 is here. Let me split here also with the commas so that it should not be messed up. Well, 12 is also done. 24 is a multiple of 3. At the same time, it's even. So 24 comes here. 17 is not multiple of 3. At the same time, it's not even also. So it comes over here. And the same case is with 23. It's not even and it's not a multiple of 3. So 23 comes here. We are done with this question also. We sorted them out in a way that the ones which are multiple of 3 and even comes in the first column. The ones which are multiple of 3 and not even comes in the second column. And the ones which are not multiple of 3 but even comes in the first column over here. And the ones which are not multiple of 3 and not even also comes in the corner in the last column. So we are done with part A of question 2. Let me scroll down to move to part B of this question. Part B of this question says, choose a set of 12 numbers. Draw a Carroll diagram, label it and sort your numbers. Label it and sort your numbers. So in this case, I will choose for the multiples of 5. For the multiples of 5. I can choose difficult numbers, but because it's for grade 3, I will try to make the simplest one. Well, I will choose 12 numbers. Let me take 12, 15, 10, 25, 24, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have to make another 6 also. 18, 30, 45, 32, 16, and 11. So now I have 12 numbers. I will make the Carroll diagram for this. So the Carroll diagram, let me make it a bit longer. Okay. Well, so here we say odd, not odd, not odd. Here we say multiple of 5, multiple of 5, not multiple of 5, not multiple of 5. So we start with 12. 12 is not a multiple of 5, and it's not odd also. So we put it here in the corner. So 12 comes here. I will cross it. And 15 is a multiple of 5. At the same time, it is odd. It comes here. So 15 is here. Let me cross it. 10 is a multiple of 5, but not odd. So it comes here. Well, and 25 is a multiple of 5. At the same time, it is odd. So 25 comes over here. Let's cross it also. And 24 is not a multiple of 5, and it's not odd either. So 24 comes here. I will cross 24 also. 20 is a multiple of 5, but not odd. So it comes beside 10 over here. Let me cross this also. 18 is not a multiple of 5, but it's not odd also. So 18 comes here. Let me cross 18. And 30 is a multiple of 5, but not odd. So 30 comes here. 45 is a multiple of 5. At the same time, it is odd. So 45 comes here. 32 is not a multiple of 5, and it's not odd also. So it comes here. 32. 16 also, it's not a multiple of 5, and it is not odd also. Let me write 16 also here. And finally, 11. 11 is not a multiple of 5, but it is odd, so it comes here. This is how I sorted the numbers based on the given qualities, which is multiple of 5, odd and not odd. So the numbers which were multiple of 5 and odd at the same time came here in the first column, and the numbers which were not odd but multiple of 5 came in the second row of the second column, and the numbers which were not multiple of 5 but odd came in the second row of the first column, and the numbers which were not multiple of 5 and at the same time not odd came in the second row of the second column. Well, we are done with part B of this question as well. Let me scroll down to see what question we have next. So question 3 is a critical thinking question. It says work as a group of 4 to make a Venn diagram. A group of 4 to make a Venn diagram. Now it says decide on a question to ask each other. It is a group work. So I will try to make it in a way so that it makes sense for other students or for other teachers so that they should know how to ask the question and how to sort it. Well, so part B says join with another group of 4. Ask everyone the same question. It means there should be 8 answers because each group has 4 group members. Now it says collect the data that you need from both groups. Show the data in a Venn diagram. In a Venn diagram. So the question that, for example, the group decides on is what is your what is your favorite animal? What is your favorite animal? This is just an example. You can ask different questions and you can sort them in the Venn diagram. So suppose I ask from 8 students, one says my favorite animal is zebra. It is zebra. And the other one says my favorite animal is tiger. And another one says my favorite animal is panda. And then the next say my favorite animal is deer. And some may say my favorite animal is sheep. So how many did you ask? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have still asked 5, so we have to ask another 3. And another student says, or another group member says, my favorite animal is lion. And the 2 others choose their favorite animal as goat, and fox. Goat and fox. So we have 8 animals: zebra, tiger, panda, deer, sheep, lion, goat, and fox. Now it's asking us to make a Venn diagram. To make a Venn diagram, let me scroll down a bit. Okay, so the Venn diagram, we have to make 2 circles. One more. Let me give the rectangle also. Okay, based on the animals that we have listed here, I will write herbivore, and wild. Herbivore and wild. Herbivore are the animals that are eating herbs. And there are animals that are herbivore and wild also, but there are some animals that are not herbivore, but they are wild. So let's start with zebra. Zebra is herbivore and it's wild at the same time. So it comes in the center here. Zebra is both herbivore and wild. So it has both qualities. It comes in the center. How about tiger? Tiger is not herbivore, but it's wild. So tiger comes in the section where we have wild animal. Panda is herbivore and wild at the same time. Wild. How about deer? Deer is also wild but herbivore. So deer also comes here. Sheep is herbivore, but it's not wild. It's a domestic animal. So sheep comes here. How about lion? Lion is not herbivore, but it is wild. So lion comes here. Goat is also herbivore, but not wild. So goat comes here. These are the animals that are kept at home. Mostly people keep them at home. And fox is not herbivore, but wild. So fox comes here. Fox comes here. So now here we sorted the animals based on being herbivore or wild. And the ones which are wild and herbivore at the same time came in the center, such as zebra, and here it has to be panda. I have written wild, sorry for the mistake here, it is panda. Panda is also wild, at the same time it is herbivore. And deer is also, it's wild, but it is herbivore. This is how you can make a Venn diagram from a given information or from a given data. So now you don't have to work on the same question. You may ask a different question and sort your answers differently. So part E of this question says, write 3 things that you can find out from the diagram. 3 things that you can find out from the diagram. So one of the things that we can find out from the diagram, we can say three animals are both herbivore and wild. Both herbivore and wild, which are zebra, panda, and deer. They are at the same time herbivore and wild. This is one of the things we can see from the diagram. But 3 others are wild but not herbivore. You can say, but 3 Others are wild but not herbivore. Not herbivore. These things that I have written over here is based on the thinking of a grade 3 student, not a student, for example, who is in grade 5, grade 6, maybe higher. This is what grade 3 students can think of from such a diagram. So the third one, we can say only two animals. Animals, only two animals are herbivore. Only two animals are herbivore, but only two animals are herbivore, but not wild. But not wild. So these are the three things that we found out from the Venn diagram. The first thing, we found out that there are three animals which are both herbivore and wild, and three animals that are wild but not herbivore, and only two animals that are herbivore and not wild. Well, you can make your own diagram in a different way, or maybe you put different other data inside the diagram. It depends what question you are asking. We are done with this part as well. Let me scroll down to move to question 4. In question 4, it says, the monsters have arrived. These are the monsters. They are your data. They are the data that you have in hand. So now it's asking you with a partner organize and group the monsters into the Carroll diagram. Write the labels. How should we label them? Okay, we can label them based on the number of hands and also on the number of legs. So on the upper one over here, I will write, say, two-handed. Two-handed means they have two hands. Then we can say not two-handed. Not two-handed. I said that the Carroll diagram is based on this, not this, that, not that. So here we say two-handed, not two-handed. So on the left we write two-legged, okay, double G here, two-legged, not two-legged, not two-legged. To be able to put them accurately, I will name them as A, B, C, D, and so on. So the first one from the left side, I will name it A, this one B, C, D, E, F, G. So now we put them based on the qualities that they have in the correct place. Let's start with A. So A says two-handed and two-legged. Where does it come? It comes here because it is two-legged and two-handed at the same time. So A comes here. A is the first monster. B. B is also two-handed and two-legged. So B also comes here. How about C? It is two-handed but not two-legged. It is two-handed but not two-legged. It comes in the part that says not two-legged. So C comes under two-handed but not two-legged. C is also done. How about D? D is also two-handed but not two-legged. So D is also coming here. How about E? E is not two-handed and not two-legged. So E is coming over here. Over here. And F is also not two-handed and not two-legged. So F is also coming here. And finally, we have G. G is two-legged but not two-handed. Two-legged but not two-handed. So it comes over here. This is how we can make the Carroll diagram for the given monsters, and we can sort them out in the best possible way. So this is how I sorted them out. Maybe you sort them in a different way. It depends on your perspective because it is what is required from the students to do, not the teachers. This is just a guidance for the students so that they should understand how to do it so. How to do it so. So this is the last question of exercise 10 of Cambridge Primary Mathematics Learners Book 3. I hope it makes sense for you and it helps you learn how to make the Venn and the Carroll diagram based on the given information. So please make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section under this video and share the video with your friends, your classmates, and also with your students. Have a nice time and thank you so much.